I'm not sure if the first bit I recorded also recorded via my microphone. I want to make more of these gloves because I'm at a fantasy court market this weekend. I have made plenty of mediums, which is my size. I want to make a few small. I have 1.5 sets. I have weighed them to see if I have enough of this to make smalls. I have enough of these, so I'll be making smalls of that. And I want to make large of all these colors. And that's the start of the plan. I do want to have more colors because this is too many red tints and yellow tints. So let's start a time lapse of me making as many gloves as I can today. It is 2:30 and I'm gonna do dinner around. Oh, my cat is very not impressed with me. He's looking very judgmental. Wait, can I show you? Look, he is not impressed. I don't know how many I can make in a day. It's now 2:30. I'm going to do dinner around 6, so that means I have about 4.5 hours. Let's see how many I can do. And I have my first little scrap, because you see my fabulous scrap yarn sweater. Someone asked me to make her one as well. So I'm really happy whenever I have scraps. Here are all my scraps. Not a lot because I just used all my scraps. But I'm gonna add this and let's continue. Next. Which one shall I make next? I think this one. Here we go. I'm on my second glove and I'm playing Yarn Chicken. I lost Yarn Chicken. I still have half of the ribbing to go. So what I think I'm gonna do is rip it back, and instead of making these 4 chains high, I'm gonna make it 3, and the same with this one, so I have enough for that one. Well, that didn't work out. I did not have enough for binding on both, no matter how I did it, even if I shortened them, and I didn't want to shorten them even more. So I'm gonna take another color and add another color. Well, it appears my measuring was not correct because I was not able to make it to finish this, but I added black edging and I kind of like it. Good morning, it's the next day. I didn't do anything yesterday after I showed you the last thing, but today I want to do something different. I made scarves and I specifically made this scarf, which I love, which I will not be selling, but I do love the color combo. I don't have any of this yarn anymore because this is the velvet and the soft yarns, but I figured that maybe I could look in my yarn stash and see if I have any yarns that match with this so I can make it in regular yarn. The only red I have is this one because for some reason the shops around me don't do all kinds of different kinds of red. I'm gonna position the camera. Here's my yarn. Not as impressive as most people's stashes, but that's good for me. I need to keep it limited. First of all, this is the only red I have, so that would be the red kind. I have black over here. Really don't have a lot. This is all the black I have. At least I think yeah. For the gray. Oh, I also have like a little bit of this. Do I have a gray that goes with this? Not really. I don't want to go buy new yarn because I do have enough. It's not really gray, it's more of a beige in between. It's weird. It's a weird color. Okay, so I'm not using this because it's a weird color and I can't match it with anything. I could use this one. No, that's a whole different scarf. Because it would go great with this one. These two, and maybe this one. No, not this one. But something. I think this one. And oh wait, I have the perfect one. There we go. I always like to add a fluffy one. Or yeah, that's even better. Okay, this is a different scarf. But I'm putting this aside to also make one. Okay, back to the one I was making. I was planning. This one. I think... Okay, I got these two. I want to add a fluffy one. I always add a fluffy one. Maybe I should just do this. Or add a beige. Because none of the grays really go with this. Maybe this one? No. I think this one. Yeah. Okay. I always like to include a fluffy one. Because that gives some structure and variation. Okay, let me move on. Now I have two scarves planned. I'm gonna start with this one. And let's get to it. I finished two large fishnet gloves, and I'm tired and I'm sleepy and I'm kind of dizzy, and I'm wondering if it's because I don't move enough. So I've decided to walk to the shop to get more black yarn because this is not enough black yarn. And probably some green, because the only greens I have are those sea green. Yeah, sea green, and I want forest green. So I'm gonna see if they have any. I think they have the really big skeins, the giant skeins for €4, very cheap. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm also going to change my outfit because I think it's a bit too much. So I think I'm going to switch out this one for that one. Also, it's more weather appropriate because it's actually spring, almost summer, and wearing a hat is just actually not the vibe. And I also think I'm gonna switch out the sweater for something different. And I want to wear this scarf because I love it. So I'll see you next for fit check. Fit check! And there's yarn for my bag because I'm gonna walk in crochet. Is any of this good footage? I don't know, but I'm wearing stumpy boots. I don't know if you can hear with the music, but we don't get cute names. We get color 50, color 51, color 52, and color 53. But they are pretty. I'm back. I ate some lunch. I got some yarn and some groceries. And now I'm even more tired. But let's do a little yarn haul. First of all, I took this one to crochet on the way. I started on this one to crochet on the way because at this point I have to do back loop only, and that's annoying while you walk. You know, after this part is finished. So I started on the black one for the last part of walking. But the other yarns I got, I mean, I told you I wanted to get black. I also said I wanted to get some sort of forest green, and they did have the giant ball that I wanted. And it was cheaper than I thought. It was €3 instead of 4. And it is big. I mean, compared to this. So, and I had these before, and it took me a few years to finish it. Granted, I didn't crochet that much when I got that one, but still, this will last me some time for only €3. Okay, so that makes me really happy. I also got this brown because brown is always a good additional color. I mean, you can see it in this bowl. This make a great one. Okay, anyways, what else did I get? I couldn't resist this one. It is so pretty. It has all the colors. And I was hoping it might have been discounted because it has the label on it, like someone returned it, like they noted that they bought 8 of them and then returned one, and then usually it's cheaper. Also, this is an older label because the newer labels don't say the price, which is very annoying. Unfortunately, it was full price, but it's okay. I love it, so it's okay. What wasn't full price is this one. This one said €3. It's the velvety thing. I don't know, it's a very messy bun, but this was only €1, so that's a steal. And I also got for my daughter the UV pen that she can write, and I don't know, it's a fun little trinket for when she has earned it or something. And lastly, I got packaging because I needed bigger bags for the accessory sets that I made for the dolls for the next for this market. And this one has 3 sizes, which is fine. It was, I don't know, I have to, oh wait, I have the receipt here. This is the wrong receipt. I also got for the little box for the cats. Here's the other receipt. $140, $139. So that's a good price for 48 bags. Okay. Now I'm tired, so I'm gonna watch stuff and crochet. Also, I'm switching back to this one because it's more comfy. And it's so cute. I love it so much. You know, in a lot of videos, people always say, I'm sorry if I look tired. I'm sorry if I'm not wearing any makeup, but this is my reason. And you know what? I'm not sorry. I am tired. And if you can see that, fine. I'm not gonna hide being tired. I'm tired of hiding being tired. I am always tired. Anyways, I got blueberries. And they're really good. The blueberries have cat hair. I was surprised, really. I'm gonna snack a little and then I'm gonna crochet. Bye bye. Just really quick, want to show the other kind of hat I have. I want to see how much different it looks with the outfits. This is a beanie. You know what a beanie is, of course it's a beanie. I think with the way my hair is acting right now, I prefer this one. But I like both of them. The colors are just so lovely, and I love the fur edge. It's so cute. I feel so cute. That was silly. I'm sorry. Okay. I finally started on a scarf, but not any of the 2 I planned. And also, I planned even more scarves and another pair of gloves. Because the funny thing is, I was making gloves and then I realized, because these were laying together, that I love these colors together. Oh, by the way, my sister says she doesn't like the vertical stripes blocks. I really like those, but she doesn't at all. She prefers the horizontal stripes, no vertical stripes. She doesn't like blocks, she prefers stripes, like in length. And I want to make one of each to see what people will like more. And I was wondering if you want to comment, which one would you like better? Do you like scarves with vertical stripes or with horizontal stripes? Blocks or stripes? That's the question. These are blocks, in length is stripes. What kind do you prefer, if you have any preference? I mean, I really like these blocky scarves and then really long onto my knees. That's my thing. Anyways, I made 2 pairs, just need to weave in the ends of these. I'm making this one. I want to make another pair of this one, and then they can choose matching gloves. I was planning on pricing the scarves at 15 or 10. I don't know. I should actually have timed how long this is taking me. It's now almost 4 o'clock, and I think I started about 15 minutes ago. Wait, I made a boo-boo. Yeah, I think I started about 15 minutes ago. I should see how long these take me so I can gauge how much to ask for them. The gloves take me about an hour for a set, so I'm pricing those at 10. The cat beanie takes me about an hour and a half, so I'm pricing those at 15. And now I need to know how long these take me so I can price these appropriately. Enough yapping. I'm gonna continue crochet for a bit and watch some TV and update you when I have more results. Hi. I should make a black cat hair beanie. That's so boring, just black. Yeah. But you're right, it would be cute. Yeah, you gonna sit on my lap? Yay! You're adorable. Okay, a little update. How far along I am with the scarf. This is how much I've done. Ooh, the red is really bright. This scarf now comes about to my hips. I prefer them to be down to my knees, which would mean I would need 2 more of this. About 1 of each extra. I knew this was going to take me more than an hour, but I didn't think it was going to take me more than 2 hours. This is quite a time-intensive project. It might be all the color changing. So, and now I'm not sure what price to put on it. I thought if it was an hour and a half, I could do 15, just like the hats. But if it's 2 hours, I would have to do 20, and I don't really like that. It's too much. I think I'm gonna do them 20 and 15 anyways. It just feels better. And I have this basket to put them in, the hats and gloves. Just not sure how to label them, what sizes they are. I mean, these 3 are large, these are medium, the last 3 are small. Can just keep saying it to everyone. All the hats are medium, by the way, my size, which is actually small. I have a really small hat. Which means I really actually want to make a few large. But hats take an hour and a half, like I just said. I do want to make more hats, more large. I don't want to have just smalls. That's rude to anyone who has a bigger head than me. And that's most people. So I think I'm going to finish the scarf and then move on to hats. I could also... Can't see anything I'm doing. Sorry, I'll show you in a bit. Yeah. Okay, since these, oh, sorry. These are beanies, I actually want them to be longer, and if I put these like this, it's easier to say they're different sizes. But in this case, I would really need a few extra heads to fill up this gap. So that's good. I think maybe I'll put them in different baskets and just I don't know. I'm tired. My face is kind of burning because I'm tired. So I'm going to stop filming for today. And I'll update you tomorrow. Bye. I think he didn't. I'm gonna redo the whole thing. I guess I am. Good morning. I made a snowy hat yesterday. I also made a pink one. These are both in a size large. And I'm not really sure about the scarf I made yesterday because it is very bright, very clown-esque. I hope someone likes it. I kind of want to make a short today where I style all my different scarves because I hope to sell a lot tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to have the energy, but we'll see. I was also thinking if this one came out looking very snowy, maybe if I do it with this one, it will have a snowy snow queen kind of look. But maybe instead of using the cream, I'll use white. Because I think that would look better. So that's the plan for now, while I wake up and drink my coffee. Cute story, actually, about this cup. Do you like it? It's a mismatch. You know why? No, that's not why. That's a silly reason. Because last weekend I had a high tea for my birthday, which was last month. And my friend got all of us a very cute cups and plates. No, saucers. That's the word, saucers. For everyone to have during the day to use and to take a set home. And one of my friends was like, I want a mismatch pair. So I took the other half of the mismatch and I actually think it looks really cute together. And I like the idea of her having the other half of this set. The trash chute in my street is broken, so people put the trash just next to it. Now the seagulls are making a racket because they're eating and they're destroying everything and everything is dirty. I actually live quite close by the sea. Never go there. No real reason. Well, the reason is I don't like sand. It's coarse. It gets everywhere. I don't know if that's the exact quote, but if you know it, put it in the comments. Yeah, so today the plan is to start with making, to crochet a little. Next, showering and getting dressed. After that, if it's not raining, I'm gonna start loading up my car. if it is raining, I'm going to start on the short with the scarves. Yeah, that's it. So, first, crochet. By the way, I have a cat. He's so cute. Yes, you are. You're adorable. Are we gonna do cuddle time now? Yes, we are. Hi. Petting break. I've been yapping for 10 minutes. It's time to go do something. Oh! There we go. Did you know I'm actually kind of allergic to cats? I made those bags and I made these bags and I suddenly decided I want to decorate these bags as well. Because that one is already decorated, so are those. But these are not yet. So on this one I want to add this little bouquet. It also has ribbons on the other side. And whoop, with these ribbons as a little bow on the bottom of the bouquet. This one has a bow and I want to add this one on the other side. So it has two sides. This one is getting this giant pretty peacock with these bows of this ribbon. And this one gets a pretty flower, some lace wrapped around it, and also a bow on this corner. I don't think I'm going to finish this in one day because I also want to make 2 more hats, 2 more scarves, and another bag. I want a pink bag because, as you can see, I have no pink bags, so yeah, I might be planning a bit too much. It is 9 o'clock and I am finally going to pack my car because I didn't feel like it earlier and now I do feel like it. Now it's dark, so the footage is probably gonna be shitty. I am done. I am hot and sweaty, but it took me half an hour, 15 minutes. I don't know what time I started filming. I think I said it, but anyway, it's now 9:30. I'm going to watch Final Thing and then go to bed because I need to early rise tomorrow. Bye! Okay, I was finished just in time because it just started pouring rain. Right as I finished, so that's great timing. Let's hope it doesn't rain tomorrow. We'll see. They did predict rain for the setup, so I'm not looking forward to that. Okay, it is full out thundering now. This is insane. I was just in time with loading up my car. This is silly. Good morning. It's been a few days since the market and I regret to inform you I have no footage of the market day. And it's because when I woke up, I was already tired, and it was a long day. I left at 8:30, and I was kind of late, and then I was even later because I had to pump gas, and I was still setting up while the market already started, and it was a bit rainy in the morning, and that also stressed me out. And yeah, I was just not able to take any footage, but I had an amazing day. The rain didn't bother the customers at all. um, I sold a lot. My profit was really high. The first time I was ever at the market 3 years ago, I made €80 on one day, like actual profit. Not just I made about 120, I think 150, but my actual profit was 80. This time my actual profit was 580. So I finally did it. I really had the feeling that my 3 years of doing markets finally all came together, and it worked, and I got it done, and I'm so happy. My bestseller was my mystery boxes with a keychain in it. And the keychains in general did really well because I sell them really cheap, because I want people to have a cheap option. Because a lot of people will be like, I love everything on your stand, but I do not have that much money right now, or the budget, or I don't have any room for more stuffed animals or anything. But they do want to support me. So I want to have something cheap. I only sell them for €5 because, like I said, five isn't easy. We have a note of €5, and you can just pull out one fiver and be done. The mystery boxes are slightly cheaper because you don't know what you get. But everyone unboxed them in front of me, except for one person who was giving it to a friend or her sister, I think. Um, and everyone loved it. Everyone loved whatever they got in the mystery boxes, and it's a great way to get rid of not to get rid of, but to sell the slightly more funky, because they know the colors and they will like it. I mean, it just works. Also, I had a claw machine, and the claw machine was also really a success. Except that I forgot all the coins. I have the coins in a separate box, and my kids took it out to play with it. Lucky there was one coin in the coin machine, so I could just give everyone that coin and make sure I didn't lose it. Otherwise, I couldn't use it anymore. But yeah, also I sold George the Alien. He is going in shared custody of two friends. That was really funny to hearing the whole conversation, them discussing that they could share custody over him. Really adorable. And Ryan the Wolf was sold. Also a few cat hats, one bag. Let's see what else. A few octos. I really sold something of everything. That was really fun because, yeah. Oh, also, I brought clothing to the market, and I sold almost half of it. I brought handmade clothing that I have been wearing for costumes and stopped using, and I don't use them anymore. So I made them rather cheap, and that really worked because it's handmade, but it's cheap. So it was a good day. It was really a good day. I had so much fun. The only problem now is that I still have to unload my car, and I'm not gonna do that anytime soon because I'm still so tired. The market was on Sunday. It's Wednesday now, and I'm still tired. I might do it today because it's a sunny day, and maybe I can park my car in front. But yeah, I'm tired. Anyways, it was a really good one. I had so much fun, and I'm really looking forward to the next market. And I'm already starting on the next thing, because I also realized that some of the things I made are slightly too funky for people. The crochet scarves that I made, they usually have several colors in them, and they're quite contrasted because I like that. But I realized that for most people, the scarves are too much of a statement piece, so they need to be toned down a little bit. and that's why I'm started on this yellow one that's really mostly yellow and beige and white. And I have a lot more planned on the sofa next to me. I might insert a picture. Or a few pictures. Also, oh yeah, I was also making a scarf with browns and greens, and I realized that it suited most people's costumes because most people dress in the browns and greens. So I might lean a bit more into that. Also, how many times have I said also now? That's must be annoying. Next market I'll have is probably more into autumn, so autumn colors will be good. Anyways, I think that's about it. I am wrapping it up here. Yeah. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry I didn't have any market footage. Maybe next time. And see you in the next one. Bye, guys.